What up, y'all? It's your man Wayne Train back with another joint, and they did it to me again. Yep, almost like clockwork. Samsung comes out with something, and it makes me say, you know what, F Apple, I'm getting back on with Android. They did it to me again, so now I'm pre-ordering the S10. I guess one of the I'll just start off with the reasons between why I chose the S10 versus the rest of them. The S10e, while I sat back and actually revisited all the phones again after I ordered it, I thought that I should have probably ordered the S10e. Actually, I'll save that for another video. I'll just tell you why I opted out for the S10 Plus. Too much money. No, I don't need that. I don't need that extra 3 inches or whatever, 3.3 inches, I'm good, I'm straight. I don't need the depth sensor, I'm cool. Everything else is the same. I'll stick with the S10. But the point of this video is just, I'm gonna let you know my reasons for even pre-ordering the S10 in the first place. Here it is. Reason number one, the display and the design. Now, Samsung's back at it again with their Infinity AMOLED displays. This is something that they've been doing for a minute now, probably since the last, what is that, the S7, maybe S6, I don't know for sure, but they've been doing a lot of great things with the displays over the past few years. Somehow, some way, from what I hear, this one is even better than what they gave us in previous years. I thought last year was kind of it. They came back with another one. So what they got in the S10 and S10 Plus is the S10 is a 6.1 inch display, S10 Plus 6.4. But as far as the S10, 6.1 inch Quad HD Plus dynamic AMOLED display. Super long name for how great the display is, I suppose. But supposedly they are advertising deeper blacks. I don't know how black we gonna get. Like, I had my last AMOLED phone. Like, almost every AMOLED display has great blacks. How black can we get? Like, it's already blacker than me. It's already blacker than space. Like, it's black. How deep can we get? So I guess Samsung has found new depths to getting more black on these displays. I can't wait to see it. So as far as the design, as you know, hole punch, they got rid of the notch. Well, they never had a notch anyway, but they even taking more shots at Apple. Like, yo, y'all can do it in so many different ways. Y'all ain't gotta do the notch. Like, no, Samsung think they got it like that. It's like, yo, we don't even need a notch. We can do it like this. We can do it like that. That's how Samsung is coming with it in 2019, and I'm with it. So I'm gonna try out this hole punch. It looks weird. One of the other reasons, like, as far as the S10 Plus goes, I decided, I'm good on S10 Plus because it has a wider punch out, and that eyesore to me, that's more of an eyesore that I don't think I'll be able to deal with over time. Maybe I would, but I'm cool. I'll take the little circle. I think I can get over that. But yeah, so that is a big design change. On the back side, we got the triple camera setup, same on the Plus. Hey man, Samsung, they've been, like I said, my beef with Samsung has been on like a lot of, in terms of the finances and all that stuff. That's really where my beef has been. But when it comes to features and doing what they got to do, they be throwing it on there. They do their thing. So the design, I'm with it. It's kind of similar still to the previous models and generations. Nothing big in terms of the actual form factor itself. Just besides the camera, that's about it. They somehow made smaller bezels on this. So hey, I'm with it. So yeah, that's my number one reason. Number two is the fingerprint scanner. So they got the ultrasonic fingerprint scanner. It's supposed to be different and better than your regular fingerprint scanners that you used in the past on your iPhones, OnePlus, Huawei, whatever you've used, LG. That's optical or whatever. So it doesn't use any special metrics and whatever to find or to match your fingerprint compared to like the ultrasonic here uses some sort of 3D imaging and sound waves, and it supposedly can even detect your fingerprints through like grime and water, and if you have like grease or whatever, oils or whatever you have on your hand, you know how that would never work on your standard fingerprint scanners. They say it's working. From what I've seen on some videos, I've seen people saying that they haven't had much luck in that department when it comes to that. We'll see when I get mine, the actual, like, when it finally arrives, we'll test it out for sure. But I'm really interested in seeing that fingerprint scanner. Number 3, the color. Now, I typically don't really care about colors on phones because I'm gonna have a case on it. I'm gonna have something covering it. But with this S10, I'm probably gonna try my best to display this as much as possible. I'm gonna have cases on it, but a lot of them gonna be clear backs. You know, we're gonna be rocking it out, showing you the white. The Prism white is the one I ordered. That's all I think they had. They had the white and the blue, the black. White, blue, black, and if they had the green, I might be a little mad. I'm gonna go back and check it out. I probably would have got the green instead of the white, but we'll see. I'm gonna go back and see. But that was the first one I seen that I really liked before I actually knew they had that green one. That green was kind of dope. But the Prism White has a nice pearl flip flop to it. If you don't know much about me, I paint cars. I painted stuff very similar to this color, and that's one reason why I like it. It's kind of cool. It reminds me of my field of work that I do love so much. So the color. Next, compatibility. In the past, whenever I had any kind of Samsung device, I've kind of run into some issues in terms of compatibility because I've always had an iMac. I had Windows computers, but back then I really wasn't paying much attention. But when I got my iMac, not that it wouldn't connect or anything, but I've always had to have like that Android like app or whatever to use, and I ran into issues with that at times. Sometimes it wouldn't detect the Samsung device. It would detect other Android devices, OnePluses and LGs and stuff, but I've always had those problems with Samsung. And as far as my Apple, like I got my PC back here. I ain't really having no problems with Apple working with my PC, but it is very difficult moving files from your phone, from your iPhone to PC, moving videos, large files and stuff like that. A lot of the stuff ends up getting uploaded to the cloud, so I got to end up taking it from the cloud, dropping it out, you know, and that's a little annoying. So I'm really looking forward to just going straight back to Android, plug and play, and you know, not have to worry about any of those issues. So compatibility, that's another reason why I'm switching. And my last reason, and most important to me, is Android P and basically the One UI, all that put together. I really am excited about checking out the One UI on there. This is the first time for me personally I've actually been excited about any software from Samsung. They typically don't wow me when in the software department. Even with the last ones, I kind of liked how the things looked a little bit. The UI wasn't too bad, but this one seems very slimmed down. It seems very similar to stock Android. It seems faster. Haven't tried anything out, obviously, but it seems like it's hitting all those correct points. I've read some reviews and seen some videos. A lot of people say it's still a little cartoonish or whatever. It is what it is. I heard a lot of people about the icons. Icons are easy fix. My thing with the UI is throughout the entire phone. Those are like those elements and things. Sometimes it just doesn't. It grinds me. I can't stand a bad UI. Some bad UIs real quick. Huawei. Phones are great. UI is trash to me. LG. Miss me with their UI. Early Samsung. Like before the last iteration, when they were like, it was still TouchWiz, I believe, on the last phones, but the early TouchWiz, garbage, straight garbage. But yeah, like dog trying to get down here. But Android P in general, I'm really excited about it. I haven't used it since my Google Pixel 2 when I was still in the developer phase, when it was in developer, when it was still in the developer phase. Now obviously it's been out. We're talking about Android. Was that A, B, C, D, F, G, Q? Is it P, Q? Q, right? Damn, I don't know my alphabet. That's sad. P, I believe Q is the next one we're talking about. It hasn't been released or anything, but that's where we're at now. So we'll see what we got going. But anyway, man, it's your man Wayne Train. Hit me up in the comments for sure. I guess I'll ask you guys a question. What are y'all looking forward to most from Samsung and this S10? With all the features that you guys have read about or whatever, what are y'all looking forward to most? So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. It's your man. I'm out.